Hey, what's poppin', guys? Szyl here, and today we're taking a look at the CSGO Assault Collection. So first off is the SG553 Tornado. Just like every other skin named the Tornado, it's got a light blue and tan finish. Unlike one of the Tornado skins, but similar to the M4, it's scratched up a ton, and it might just be like that. I don't know. The Tornado line of skins is very, very old, so it has the problem of a lot of the fact new old skins looked very, very scratched, despite how good their wear would be. I think even like a 000 will be like this scratched up. I don't know why they thought that'd be a good idea, but back when these skins came out, for some reason the CSGO devs thought that people playing the game would love to see wear on their weapons. Nowadays, I don't think that's the case, so that kind of ruins the nice generic design this has. But something very notable about the skin is it's an SG553 skin that's actually a full skin. So just for that and having a decent coloration, I'm going to put it bottom of C tier. Yeah. For any other skin that looks like this, it'd be like an easy D. But SG553s are notorious for having unfinished, like half-done skin design, so being a fully done design that doesn't look completely horrible and has a somewhat decent color scheme puts it in C tier for me. Yeah. Next up is the UMP45 Caramel, which is interesting. It might have gotten a change to its color in the middle. It is very hard to tell that this is not stock. I'm gonna be honest. The only noticeable difference is this yellow backing thing, which is kind of cool. And maybe if they made the handles and stuff yellow too, it would actually be kind of cool. But for some reason, the bottom is untouched, and the back is yellow, which does go with this black in the middle, but this black and yellow does not go with the stock look of the rest of the weapon. Just looks kind of mediocre, barely better than stock, so I'm going to put it at bottom of D tier, very close to being an F tier. Yeah. Next up is the 5.7 Candy Apple, which is clean. I actually love the look of the Candy Apple. It's just a nice, bright red finish to any weapon, and it makes the parts that look pretty much stock look just new, right? It looks like this is factory new, and it actually looks factory new, which is really rare for old skins, so it's nice. I'm glad it is. In the game. It's just a clean red color swap for the top, and the black of the main stock was just made to look a bit cleaner. It's a very, very clean finish. Easy B tier for me. Think it looks kind of nice. I would not mind owning one of these. Next up, we have the Negev Agonized Navy, or at Anodized Navy. I can't fucking speak. You guys know that. Anyway, it looks bad. This is a .006, so this is like a perfect float one. Do you see how scratched this thing is? It mainly uses half of the weapon skin is still stock. The bottom here is kind of cool, but I think that's also stock. The only thing that isn't stock really is this like darker blue metallic finish. But most of this being stock means I would never really want to spend money buying this thing, other than for maybe trade ups. So I'm actually gonna put this in F tier. I think you might as well just stick with stock. I think stock actually high key just looks nicer than this weird blue scratched up finish. I'd rather just have stock, like dead ass. Anyway, next up is the AOG Hot Rod, which is a basic red finish. So we've seen the like Emerald, which is a basic green finish. We've seen the Anodized Navy, which was a basic blue finish. This is the basic red finish. It looks kind of somewhat good in lighting. Otherwise, it looks just mediocre. Yeah, it is better than stock, but not by too much. It's still better than that UMP probably. So I'm gonna put it top of D tier for me. And yeah, that's the AUG Hot Rod. Next up is the MP9 Bulldozer, which is just a nice yellow finish to the MP9. This is a particularly bad fact new, and most of the scratches are kind of hidden in parts that you'd barely notice if the skin wasn't so clean otherwise. Hopefully with a bit of a nicer wear, this thing looks a bit more beautiful. I think the less scratches the thing has, the more and more beautiful this thing becomes. And I high-key want one of these, if that exists. This is a big if, but if that exists, easy A tier. Assuming that because it's an old weapon, it's just going to be scratched always, I still think it's top of B. I think it's very close to being an A tier if that's the case. But if you can find this in a nice full yellow finish without these scratches, or some stickers can cover these scratches or something, this is an easy A tier. I think this nice, just basic yellow finish looks beautiful on the weapon. And our final skin, and really the only reason that people know this collection even exists, and the reason why everything in this collection is stupid pricey, like the candy apple's like 60 fucking bucks, which is insane. That thing used to be like 20 cents, is the Glock 18 Fade, which, yeah, it is by far one of the nicest looking applications of the Fade. Now, everyone kind of knows I like the fades. Fades look cool, right? I think the Glock 18 is the best looking fade that I've seen so far, and I don't think anything can really top it. It's just such a, everything here gets left as stock, obviously, but this whole top part just being a nice fade finish is super noticeable in game, and it looks beautiful. Being dark lighting, it looks really nice, and good lighting, it looks fucking beautiful. Just shines like amazingly. Yeah, it's an easy S tier. I mean, this is like one of the highlights of CS. This is like the number one most desired Glock skin, I think, would be this thing. So yeah, that's it for the Assault collection. Very, very small collection, just known for this one really beautiful skin, and everything else is somewhat mediocre. Although the Candy Apple isn't bad, I'm kind of sad that it's in here because that means the 5.7 Candy Apple is going to be too pricey for most people to use. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.